is just fantastic. Captain's log. Subdates 210212.5. 55% and the shields are up to a level that can easily annihilate a Gecko Freak Helix. For now, I'm going to relax, take a weekend off on the holodeck with a program called Orion Slave Girls. Could be fun. Welcome to This Week at Twitter, or Twat. Today we have 7 subjects I'd like to go through and 1 random block of the week. And this one is also random. It came courtesy of a retweet from Cognitive Thought. I couldn't see it, so I traced it. And ta-da! Blue checkmark Jordan UHL. I have no idea who you are, no idea what you do. Thank you for the block. So to start, we're going to go with this video. Now it came from a lady called Camellia and was shared via TikTok of a young man admitting that he is, well, you know what?
Exactly! I am the oppressor. I am racist. Oh my god, he just said he's racist. It shouldn't be this hard, you guys. If you live in America, went to school, participate in the socioeconomic structures, participate in any sort of system, education, business, entertainment, what have you, and you are white, you are indoctrinated, you are oppressive, and yes, you are racist. It is something that we have learned, either consciously or subconsciously, all of us as white Americans. And what we have to do is unlearn that. I'm trying to do the work. Part of doing the work is pushing against dangerous narratives that are counterintuitive to that unlearning, like white people are also oppressed by racism. We're not. We are the oppressors. That's the point. You should be doing the unlearning too. Do the work.
You know, we don't usually get people who are so willing to admit their faults. Thank you very much for telling us who you are, telling us what you are. We'll be sure to cancel you on the way out. Oh dear. Does this count as self-cancellation at this point? To move on from that, we're going to go to another video. But this one, it went a little viral. You might have seen it. It's the video you now see on the screen. It is the ultimate Twitter profile. Here is mine for the sake of it. As you can see, nothing on it, because I don't care enough. And in reality, I don't particularly care how much stuff you have on your profile. Let's just ignore the number of contradictions within this profile. So it could well be a Poe, but the fact it got shared so much implies it possibly wasn't. Hell, the person who did this went to the effort to blank out your name. I can't imagine why. In keeping with the use of videos, we're going to go to a segment called With the Following Blasphemy. And there I was thinking, you guys just ran out of ideas. Oh, how wrong I was. As I don't want to be seen to be dumping on Americans all the time, we're now going to go to English ruins something. I don't have a cue card for this. It's just an excuse for me to rail on a really bad idea. Coming courtesy from Weetabix, who were trending because of this. Why should bread have all the fun when there's Weetabix serving up Heinz beans on Bix for breakfast with a twist? While beans are the magical fruit that make you toot, I like my Weetabix, which I do eat every day, with milk. Nothing more, nothing less. I am not mixing 2 separate meals into one. Thank you. The person who came up with this idea, you're a dick. You should be ashamed of yourself. Oh, and if you do like this, there's nothing wrong with that. No criticism from me, but I would recommend getting your taste buds checked. Weetabix is better when there's an only slight crunch. I don't really like the idea of having tomato sauce mixing with fibre. Not on that level anyway. To move on from that, we're going to go to Blue Eyes White Pussy, my favourite Yu-Gi-Oh card, who tweeted out, having the everyone should cater to my feelings mindset is going to get you eaten alive as an adult. You're going to be miserable. People are going to start cutting you off because it gets old walking on eggshells. I think it's better to get therapy and work on yourself, not expect others to change. A sentiment I can 100% agree with. Hell, if I'd noticed the tweet early enough, I would have retweeted it. And I bet you're now wondering, but surely Omegon, you could just go find the tweet and retweet it. You're right. but Blue Eyes White Pussy actually deleted it, which is unfortunate, because it's a good sentiment, a position I can wholeheartedly agree with because I don't see the point in catering to others' feelings because I really don't care. Apathy is so much simpler. If you're going to allow your feelings to dictate too much, you kinda stop, either until others bow to you or until you die of old age. Moving on from that, we're going to go with something else that I had thought would lead to a cancellation but didn't, which was great. We're going to go to Frankie Iero, the rhythm guitarist for My Chemical Romance, who retweeted somebody in relation to his music merch. Yes, Sin_I_Sin. In order for me to purchase the Violence hoodie, I'll need an excuse for me to explain to my mum why I need another black hoodie as a depressed lesbian. Not sure why depressed lesbian was a relevant factor in that sentence at all, but apparently it was, and it needed to be known. I'm sure if needed, the word vegan would have floated if she was that too. To which Frankie replied, although I may not be a lesbian in the classical sense, I do feel your plight and also appreciate your descriptive nature. In return, may I offer you the term depresbian and encourage you to wear this black hoodie as the quintessential depresbian uniform. I'll be getting one too. I like this response for a number of reasons, not least because I may not be a lesbian in the classical sense. So I guess we should move on to the main event of this entire video. Number 7. I noticed this originally through my friend Little Miss Anonymous. You better shave your head and get that off your scalp before it kills all your hair follicles and you're bald forever. But what is she talking about? She's talking about a lady, an African-American woman, who unironically used a product called Gorilla Glue on her hair through this video.
Hey y'all, for those of y'all that know me know my hair has been like this for about a month now. It's not by choice. No, it's not by choice. When I do my hair, I like to, finish it off with a little Got2b glue spray. Just to keep it in place. Well, I didn't have any more Got2b glue spray, so I used this Gorilla Glue spray. Bad idea. Y'all, look, my hair, it don't move. You hear what I'm telling you? It don't move.
Should now say for the sake of it, she has a thing for copyright striking. This is fair use. Learn the rules. I have a fair use disclaimer at the start of my video. That was trending for quite a while. This TikToker, oh boy, she had to check into hospital in the end, by the way. She has gained so many followers because of this. She in fact received donations so she can sue Gorilla Glue, who put out a statement. Her argument of, it doesn't explicitly state hair, really astonished me. Do I now need to go back to the comment of African-American woman putting something called Gorilla Glue on your hair? Emphasis on the first word. At some point, someone's going to cancel Gorilla Glue, aren't they? She has had a procedure done now, by the way, to have the Gorilla Glue removed from her hair, thereby saving her hair. By the way, I actually use that spray adhesive. It's good, but I've never thought once to use it on my hair. No, I used it to bond sound panels to the back of my door and onto a rather large frame, photo frame, therefore making my room a little bit more soundproofed, which it isn't slightly. It turns out my nieces are obnoxiously loud. The point is, as great as your hair looked with the Gorilla Glue spray adhesive in, while the instructions didn't explicitly state hair, it is a spray adhesive. It even says heavy duty on the can. It tells you the surfaces it is used on. Nowhere on that does it say human. You are a level of precious, and I love it. Please make more mistakes, because they lead to utterly hilarious consequences. I'm glad you've had your hair fixed for free. Glad you got donations to sue Gorilla Glue, because that's a Halls of Injustice I really want to make. I really want to make it Tessica Brown. As we're done, and I'm sure you're going to choose it anyway, I'd like to know what you think the dumbest thing this week was. The dumbest. Yes, Do tell me in the comments down below. As a final thing, I have a new video up on the Moisky Reads channel. It will be premiering at 8 PM GMT. It is a poem by Edgar Allan Poe called The City in the Sea. Please consider swinging by and giving it a listen. I hope you'll have a fantastic Friday and subsequent weekend, and thank you all for listening.